Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is a Rhm Borsig Waffenträger. It's a Tier 8 German tank destroyer. It's located on the south spawn of Cliff and it's under the command of Gary Halliwell of FILO. Now let's see which gun he's got for this contest. Well, he's using the 128mm. Now that's the fast firing one, but it can still do 490 alpha, so it's quite powerful. And it's accurate, and it's a decent gun. The 15cm is longer to reload than this one. It takes only 9.49 seconds to reload this one. It takes about 15 seconds to reload the 15cm. You get more damage because it's 750 alpha, but it's a little less accurate. This thing is super accurate and a much better gun in many ways. It's the same sort of gun you'll find on the Scorpion G. Now, the Rhm Borsig Waffenträger comes on a weapons carrier. That's basically what Waffenträger means, gun support. And it's a vehicle that actually uses Hetzer suspension, but it's a custom-made vehicle designed specifically to carry a very big gun. So it's got virtually no armour. It's very vulnerable to any sort of HE because it's open cockpit. And any round that hits it's more than likely going to go straight through, but it does have great camo quality, and that's mainly because it does have a very low profile. And he's got a couple of targets sitting the other side of that ridgeline. He's just trying to get a solution on them. This looks a very good shot on the T-34-100 if he comes into view. Sail right over the top of him. So he's just moved up a little bit, but he's going to be reloaded any second. That one hit the target, and it's a high roll, 550. So he's opened his account. You can see how devastating that gun is if it hits the target. It is very accurate, this one. Neither of them want to come out, really. They're very reluctant to poke their nose out because they know if they do... Oh, he fired a blind shot in and got him. He was unspotted at the time, but Gary Halliwell worked out that, yes, the enemy had popped up just for a brief moment and fired the round in and got him. Excellent work. Okay, we've got some targets over this side, a KV-2R. And yes, right through the top of his turret, 486, right through the side where it's weakest. We've got an Emil there. And that one went through the lower plate or the upper plate. I think it may have been the upper plate. You have got good penetration on these shots. He's firing standard ammo. And there's another one. That Emil is now one shot. But oh, we just lost an easy 8. He just got wiped out with a fire. The enemy lost their KV-2R as well. But we're down by 2 tanks at the moment. Oh no, that one sailed right over the top. Trying to get a solution, it's very difficult. He's firing very narrow target. That 12 ton though would make an excellent kill if he can get it on target. He fired that one sailed right over the top of his turret as well. Now he's better target. He knows he's being fired on. There's the Emil again, and now he's out the game. So he's gone back to the garage to ponder his mistakes. I think that 12 tons behind that bush. I think he's popped up, but nobody's spotting him at the moment. Yet there he is again. He's lost a lot of hit points. He's a one shot. And he's gone. Okay, so there are some enemy heavy tanks around the other side. In fact, our Samur's gone all the way around the hill and has actually come up the other side. He's with a Type 58 and a Tiger 1. Now, there's a T-28 prototype coming up to the centre line here. We've got no shots. But he is going to appear somewhere around about there. Now, we've got the binos, so that will give us extended view range. And they're operational at the moment. Just takes a few seconds for the binos to engage. Once they have engaged on target, you can see much further, and it's very useful. We've also got that VK3002M nearby, and that's useful as well, just in case the enemy comes into view. We've got a T28 prototype now, dialing in. Lovely shot right through his turret, 470. I'm not sure he saw us because we were using the bush there as cover. In fact, I think he might be seen by the SU-122, but he's gone now. That was a one-shot out. The SU-122 forced him to back up, pull out, because he knew he was going to get shot in the rear. And as a response, he got shot in the front. Now, we've managed to claw all those lost tanks back, and now we're one tank ahead of the enemy. And to be honest, at this moment, we haven't got that much to do because most of the enemy has been sort of like boxed in to the northwest corner of the map. So we're having to relocate to find new targets. We've got a target there, a Panther 2. Good shot. 497, potential high caliber. Can he get another one in? Yes, possibly. Yes, gets the kill. That's 4 kills now for Gary Halliwell. Moving on. Hunt the targets down. The only thing you've got to remember with this vehicle, as I said at the start, is that it really can't take damage. It's got no armor. So if you do find the enemy, don't let the enemy shoot at you, but do shoot at the enemy if you can. So I think he's going to go up to the center line and try and shoot at whatever targets he can. Either that, or he might go on the other side of this plateau. I call it the plateau, this area here. It is kind of flat. And it looks like the enemy is really being boxed in. So from up high, he might be able to get shots at some of these tanks. And a possible Top Gun is on the cards if he can get at least 2 kills. The enemy is losing tanks rapidly. They're down to just 5 tanks left. There's one to the right. There's 2 actually to the right. And he's the only one who can see them, I think. Oh, no, they pulled away. They pulled south. I think their 6th sense went off and they hastened away. They may know that he's here. There's a Panther, Jagd Panther 2. He can take advantage of that one. No, he's behind a rock at the moment. No shot on the Jagd Panther 2. He might move though. Yes, he's moving. Okay, just move slightly. Oh, he's turned round. He's just got the rear of his turret. Okay, we've got a 40 TP round there. And we can just make out the rear of his vehicle. Bit up a bit, that's it. Thank you very much. One into the engine bay, wipes him out. Okay, one more. We only need one more kill, and then we've got a Top Gun. The E25 is trying to proxy spot us. He's gone along the edge of the cliff. Now, if we can get that Panther, or the Jagd Panther 2, that's a Top Gun. Come on, Gary, you can do it. There's the side of the turret of the Jagd Panther. One route through that. It was a low roll, but it's still good. And he's now one shot for our gun. Okay, now we've got the front of him now. That's a Top Gun. Nicely done. Okay, Panther. He's offering himself to us. And, oh, it's not a high roll, unfortunately. But the Panther goes down anyway. And that's the end of the game. We did take a round right at the end, but it went through the gun shield. And no harm done. Well, at least not much. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Gary Halliwell in the Rhm Borsig Waffenträger. And in fact, it's his first ace tanker in this vehicle because it's got the scrolls underneath to show that it's the first one. He got a fire for effect and a bruiser medal out of that one. He got 7 critical hits actually. He only needed 5 for that medal. And he got the high caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle and a Top Gun for getting 6 kills. He got 6 exactly. His win 8 for the game was 8-9-3-1. Very good indeed. Let's have a Super Unicum standard. Let's have a look at the team score. There you go, 5,435 hit points of damage, more than double the next high score, which was that Jagdpanther 2 with 2297. After that, it was the Emil 1951, another tank that he killed with 2,042 hit points. And the next one after that was the SU-12244. He was very obliging by forcing that T-28 prototype to push himself out and give us the front of his vehicle to shoot off. When it came to kills, again, Gary Halliwell got the highest amount, 2/5 of the enemy team, 6 kills. The next highest scorer had half that amount, the T-28 on his own team and the Emil 1951 on the enemy team. We both got 3 kills. And then there's a bunch of tanks with 2 kills apiece. And when it came to base XP, yes, he's got the top in all 3 columns, 1,223 base experience points, 805 for the Smur SM and 793 for the SU-12244. He fired 19 rounds in that game, got 14 direct hits and 14 penetrations. Most of his misses actually came at the start of the game when he was trying to get the solution on that AMX 12-ton and the T-34-100. After that, he had it perfect, and it was he was laying in those shots, and he was actually pausing to wait until he got the perfect shot on the engine bay of a tank or whatever. It was really working very nicely. 5,435 hit points of damage, of which 4,144 were all done at long range at more than 300 meters, and that shows that he was doing the best to keep his vehicle concealed and kill the enemy from afar, so he wasn't spotted and wasn't damaged. 1 hit received, that was from the Panther, and it was a penetration. Yes, it went through the gun shield, which is one of the weak spots. 8 enemy vehicles damaged, 6 killed, and 604 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 61,842 credits for the game, and after repair, ammunition, resupply and consumables, he still made a profit of 5,503 credits. He received 2 bonds for getting the awards, the High Caliber and the Top Gun, and he also picked up 1,834 XP, 3,670 for completing the mission and events, took away 5,504 experience points altogether. So a very good round there, a very good first ace tanker for Gary Halliwell in the Borsig Waffenträger. It's not a tank destroyer that many people tend to get an ace in so quickly. Well, I'm saying so quickly. I think this is Gary's managed to do this very nicely and very quickly. He's certainly got the hang of it anyway. And well, that was a good example of an ace tanker in this vehicle. If you enjoyed this replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. We don't have that many subscribers. We wish we had more. You'd think that we would have more, given that we do have 3,000 members of What Arty Noobs, but only a few thousand of those have actually signed up to our channel. We do have some more followers though. Maybe they actually enjoy seeing their own battles, or maybe they just like my voice, in which case they probably need to see a doctor. But if they do enjoy these battles, then it's all been worthwhile. So thanks very much for watching.